Good morning, everybody. I hope you're doing well. This morning, I'm going to start with the reading for the Aquarians. So, Aquarius and Ascendant Aquarius, this is for you. Of course, I know this is your anniversary month. Some of you have already been celebrating their birthday, and some of you are about to do it. It's just like the fantastic month for you, and I have an awesome reading for you. The first two cards that I have to show you is first of all, the happy family. That came upside down, reversed. And then you have also the card that's called the Five of Parchment, and it's called diversity. So let me show you. First of all, I'm going to have it all up on the screen for you. So the happy family, what that means is it seems to be like a problem with one person of the family. Could be that there is a little distance that happened between you. Could be with a family member. It could be also a friend of you, somebody that is close. There's some obstacle that goes between you, and you can't get through. You cannot get to contact that person to harmonize everything. So what happened is that, sometimes if you make the effort, because you have to make the effort like a loving person. I mean, a loving brother, a loving sister, a loving parent, a loving child. If you have decided to, normally things get, with love, a lot of things can heal. But if you are just like doing it and it's not, there's no reply and there's no return for this, this way of trying to fix things with this person, then it's karmic. You have to let go and see. When the person is going to be ready and resolve her own issue, then probably the connection is going to be okay. But you know what? At that point, since you made all the efforts, you can just like lay back and see, okay, and see that belongs to that person, okay? So this is one thing that I have for the happy family reversed. Now I'm going to show you again on the screen. This is the card for diversity. Diversity is a wonderful card, and it's a wonderful momentum for you. You have something to do this month that's very important. You're going to have to open up, diversify. It's an expansion time for you, okay? So what that means, so you have to completely use this period, take advantage of this period. Don't say you're too tired of, you don't want to put your energy in too many different directions. This is not the time to hold back. You really have to go. You have to try a new road. You have to try new things. You have to try to meet new people. You have to learn about new stuff, new items, new source of knowledge that you don't have, that you want to acquire. You want to get it. You want to, you have to discover a new direction, because going into all those different directions, getting all those information that you need, is just, you're going to meet the new you, okay? You're going to meet the new you. So don't hesitate to try to try a new way of doing things, to go a different path, meet people. Don't hesitate. Just go for it, because this is the way you're going to finally get into the new person that you're becoming. Because I see that a lot of Aquarians are working towards something. It just, it's like every time we get to an anniversary, it's just like there's a feeling, an urgency that you feel, that you need to change things, that you need to go forward, to push yourself, to go a little further. And this is actually happening for you, Aquarians. So, and Jupiter is right with you. You know that, okay? Now, I'm going to show you first of all, the overview of all the reading that I have, all the spread of the cards that I have for you, of course. And then I'm going to come over here. That's going to be the three cards in the middle. You have the Nine of Cups. You have the Queen of Cups. and you have the Hermit that is crossing. Okay. A lot of you are having a great time right now, and you are becoming to trust yourself. This Queen of Cups has a healing power. Okay, so you are treating yourself well. You want to love yourself, and you're doing what is good for you right now. This Hermit right now is indicating that for some of you, you're gonna have to retreat a little, to have some time alone, because you need to think of your way, the way you're gonna proceed, the way you're gonna, and you need this time alone to really find your direction. You need this period to really look at where you're gonna go, what you're gonna do, which way you're gonna burrow. You need to find out your direction, and this is what is gonna motivate you to probably retreat a little, so you're gonna be ready after to go. The base of your tarot reading is with Temperance. The Temperance is the card that says that you bring things that normally don't go well together. You are going to be able to just put that all together. It needs a balance. It needs some healing. It needs some communication. There's really something that needs to pass, those cups that she's having. So there's a new knowledge that has to circulate, This is something that needs to be done, and it takes some patience, and it takes some focus on harmony. Okay? Right behind you. For many of you, it already has started. You have already a vision of where you want to go. You already have a vision of what you want to do. And you are already preparing yourself, okay? Because that 3 of Wands is just, you're not just making plans anymore. You don't have just an idea anymore. You are actually looking at ways to start it. And some of you have already started to work on that direction. The 4 of Cups that you have on the upper part, I'm going to show you. Okay. This 4 of Cups, sometimes it indicates that you are bored with something. Although in this case, I don't think so. I think it's just because for all of you, for many of you, you are feeling an urge, a very deep want of a new direction. You really need a big change. You are in need of seeing things to evolve and to change, to go into a different direction. It's very profound. It's very deep down inside of you, and it's just so there for you right now. So the 4 of Cups is bringing you to the 7 of Wands. The 7 of Wands is what is just here on the tip of your nose. So it's just like you go into the non-conformity. You're going like on your own, and you have to be courageous. You're going to have to explain your stuff. You're going to have to convince the people. You don't want to compromise. You can bend a little, but you don't want to compromise about those things that you want for yourself. And you are just going to go just like a good warrior. Okay, so it's important. So if you have, you need to also defend your idea, your point of view, your ideas. They are valuable, and you need to do that. So the 7 of Wands is a great card to have like into a very near future. So those things being into place, of course, it has to lead you to some kind of direction, okay? And the direction that I'm having here for you, I'm going to name the card so you can see. You have the first card, where you find yourself, the Sun, Arcanum number 19, one of the most positive cards of the tarot deck. Perception that people are having for you, the 2 of Cups. Biggest fear, biggest hope, the card number 13, that talks about transformation, change, big change. And the last card is the Emperor. So if I look at it, my vision is, the 19 is you're going to find yourself into a brilliant position where you're going to have a lot of ideas, that energy that probably was lacking in the last couple months. All of a sudden, this month, it's going to just come to you. You're going to have this fantastic energy, and then it's going to lead you to probably draw people to you. Because if I look at it, the Two of Cups, that it seems like there's a partnership. It could be somebody that is introduced to you. It could be because you and your mate, or your a lover, or somebody that is there, somebody that you are trusting, a very close friend that's going to be there for you. It could be, they could talk about a partnership too. Because the way I look at the Emperor at the end, it looks like there's something starting for you and you're really taking the direction. Biggest fear, biggest hope, you have the 13. You hope nothing but a big change. It draws me to that 4 of Cups that you had in your present time. You need a very deep change, and it seemed like biggest fear is you're scared it's not going to happen. Biggest hope, you want it to happen. All right? The last card that I have here on top, that the card that crown your card draw, the tarot drawing that I made, is the Emperor. The Emperor is the chief, okay? He decides. That's the one that built. He is creating everything step by step, one thing at a time. But he is infatigable. This guy is just going for the top. He is dedicated, he is motivated, and this is where you find yourself. At the end, you are going to, you're going to convince everyone, you're going to walk the distance, and then you're going to have those change to happen. You're going to be in charge. Now, those last 4 cards that I have here are the cards that are talking about, just like the music sheet or the musical partition of the movie. You have the Queen of Pentacles, you have the Ace of Swords, you have the Tower, or the God's house, we call it in French la Maison Dieu, and you also have the 10 of Pentacles. The Queen of Coins, the Queen of Pentacles, it's written coin on the card. So, but I know it's in other cards it's Pentacles. So excuse me for the lapsus. It's just like the Queen of Coin here. She is a very practical person. She is somebody that wants to have something to be in place. She's materialistic. And it's a good thing because she makes sure that things are happening into the real world. It's just not only a dream. It comes to a point where this is just like what you need. Someone that's going to be practical and make sure that things are just into realization. The Ace of Swords here is saying that the idea is brilliant. Your thinking is brilliant. Your idea is wonderful. You have to trust yourself. You have to be confident. So this is, that rules the air signs, okay? So this is, every time you have an ace into a drawing, it's always it's the first one, the one that draws all the energy of all the other followers, like 2, 3, 4, etc. So Ace of Swords is just like a brilliant idea. You have it in mind. You don't have to worry here. That card, that seems to present something that would mean, to me, that would mean that for some of you, you're going to find yourself into a totally different lifestyle, totally different options, totally different things are changing. All the base that you always known was there, all of a sudden is going to be shaky and disappear. It's going to be a whole new set of rules. It's something completely different. Even the base are gone. You have to build something new. And this looking advantages, it looked like there's going to be a lot of advantages for you guys, and please take it. Go for it. The last 2 cards that I'm having here are the card for rival and the white angel. Okay? So what I would tell you is, well, of course, that's possible that you have some rivalry, or, you know, people that are going to try to discourage you, or people are going to talk you back into that, and just like, that's possible. There's also some jealousy sometimes, you know, when you have like, when you're making awesome plans and you're enthusiastic about something, there's always somebody that come and just like try to ruin the party. So don't give too much into that, but look instead of that white angel beside you, and it's just like things are just going to go your way. Okay, so Aquarian, this is the drawing that I had for you for this month of February. This is the month of your anniversary, so happy birthday to everyone. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And of course, I would love to read your comments. A thumbs up is just what I need. It's fantastic. It was great having you here. Have a good day, everyone. Bye-bye.